of Drake's biggest songs in 2018 have been heavily influenced by New Orleans bounce, and these songs wouldn't be what they are without the producer, BlaqNmilD.
We love to take R&B music, and we love to put it with the bounce beat. We love to mix it with the trigger man.
In 1986, the Showboys released drag rap Trigger Man, which sampled the detective show Dragnet. Trigger Man's drum pattern is the key to New Orleans bounce. We'll get to its importance on Nice for What in a minute, but first let's look at what BlaqNmilD did with In My Feelings.
The energy on In My Feelings when I first got it, I didn't think it was gonna be what it turned out to be. I ain't gonna lie. When I first got the record, it sounded like this.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me, cause I want you.
It didn't have a lot of beat in it. And it was very slow. Like the record was slow. The tempo and the energy is a little down from Nice for What. So me and Drake decided to speed it up together. The Magnolia Shorty sample comes from a record that me and Shorty did. It was on top of a Jadakiss and Jasmine Sullivan record called Smoking Gun.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're the only one I love. You are the only that I can trust, and if I ever should leave.
Even before she died, she was one of a kind. Only one that's gonna ever have that sound. If you listen to the record to what Drake's saying, the Magnolia Shorty sample fits right there. He said, Kiki, do you love me? She come back, you the only one I love. That just fitted perfect.
Rock that ass. You the only one I love. Rock that ass. Rock that ass. You the only one I love. Rock that ass.
This beat right here is called That Beat. It's like a bounce loop that we have. It's like a different bounce elements mixed together to make that beat. You'll hear that beat right there under a lot of bounce music right there.
This next song I got is called Gin in My System.
I got that gin in my system. Somebody gonna be my victim.
Call the Magno, call the Galileo, call the Josephine, call the Lucky.
Do what you do, 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 what you do. Do what you do, 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 what you do.
And that breakdown part, like right before the Wayne come in, there has a blank spot right there. I don't know why that was blank. And that's like, for some reason that's empty on some of the versions. Like, I don't know if that was a mistake that they did or whatever when they put the record out, but it's originally.
By me, cause I want you.
Skate and smoke and rap. Now let me see you bring that ass back.
Drake was like, it would have been nice to have Wayne on this one. I kind of surprised him with that or whatever. I said, you know what? Since he spoke about it, let me go ahead on and yes Lord it right quick. Found some Wayne vocals on the internet. The claps came in right on Drake's verse, and I added a little scratches.
But the new me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me.
In My Feelings is Drake and BlaqNmilD's second collaboration, and its rise up the charts suggests it's probably the bigger hit.
It told me instantly he felt like it was gonna be bigger than Nice for What. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, 40, all right, I hear you.
And even though Nice for What doesn't have a viral dance challenge, the fans loved it so much that it seems like the world was ready for more NOLA bounce.
Once we heard the big Freedia up in there already that they had in there, once they had the Lauryn Hill sample up in there, you know what I'm saying? That was right at home, man. That's what we do. We took it back to the studio with us or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We worked on it.
Watch the breakdown.
Before you say the angles part, you hear him say, you know, gotta make that ass jump.
Gotta make the ass jump. Gotta hit the club like you hit the motherfucking angles.
With the bounce music, I came in, like they had other pioneers, DJ Duck and DJ Money Fresh and other DJs, whatever, was always mixing.
Manny Fresh produced one of the first bounce hits to break nationally. Juvenile's Back That Ass Up in 1999. It peaked at number 19 on Billboard's Hot 100.
Girl, you looks good, won't you back that ass up? You's a fine motherfucker, won't you back that ass up? Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Oh, who is you playing with? Back that ass up.
But when I came in the game, I kind of like sped the tempo up. I started doing a little extra to the bounce music. I was chopping the vocals up. This is what it really sound like.
But it's alright, you showing off, but it's alright, it's a short life.
You can thank bounce pioneers like Magnolia, Shorty, BlaqNmilD, and New Orleans in general for Drake's In My Feelings, and they've got one question.
Yeah. A little something. I ain't do my dance challenge yet. They ain't ready for it.
Beside me, 'cause I want you, and I
Oh yeah.